John Donahoe was the CEO of Nike. And Bloomberg wrote an article. I don't know if you saw it or not.
I saw that, yeah.
They attacked him, and they said the man who made Nike uncool, or Donahoe, I think his name is Donahoe, with an E at the end. So they have an article about how he is responsible for the downfall of Nike, and this is one of these things that kind of goes against that statement of you should buy stock in companies that you support.
Yeah.
Because everybody wears Nike, but Nike stock has not done well for a long period of time, and it's almost at its 52-week low now. So Nike stock struggling, to say the least. And like I said, if you're interested, you can read the article. It's on Bloomberg, but they put a lot of the blame on his leadership as a reason that the brand has not maintained its cool factor over the course of time.
Yeah.
So what's wrong with Nike, and what's your thoughts on Nike?
I'll say this, because Nike was a great company. I wouldn't say that it hasn't been productive for a long time. If you look at his chart, the history of his chart, it has the climb that you want to see in a company.
Well, long time is relative. 5 years.
So look back 5 years.
It's negative for 5 years.
That's because so I'm going to that. So leading up to the pandemic, charts are solid.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that have happened. You're coming out of an era where you've had a dominant athlete. Sports apparel has done, it's the number one generator of business for him. You're coming out of a Jordan era. You're going into a Kobe era. You got a LeBron, KD, Tiger, all these guys. When Donahoe takes over in 2020, look at the growth of the company since. And so when they're writing this article about the killing a company, bro, they handed you the keys. It was at an all-time high. Now, granted, the pandemic happened, athleisure was going on, people were working out from home, these things are happening. This is a egregious fumble with a company that was strong. Just like ridiculous. During the pandemic, it hit 169.
Yeah.
November 8th, 2021.
Yep, 179.
Since that point.
Yeah. So
good night, Irene.
$79.88. I mean, okay, he wasn't the best engineer, but can we agree that Steve Jobs loved Apple and the products, and he worked on the product fervently?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sam Altman may not be the typical CEO, but we can agree that he's incredibly intelligent, was pivotal in OpenAI's formation and seeing it come to light.
Okay.
When you look at him, do you think he was wearing Nike before he got that fucking job? He doesn't look. One of the things when I'm looking at a company, like, do you classic line? Like, do you eat the dog food from the company that you make? Are you invested in a company that you have dreams of being there before? But meanwhile, they'll tell us Kanye is crazy, but he ran this. If I ran a company from 179 to $79, they would burn me in Times Square.
Yeah,
with Casanat streaming live. Like, it's unbelievable. And even like, and I like y'all ran the Pandas into the ground.
Done.
What have y'all done with LeBron? I get the John Morant thing. I think when you get a CEO that doesn't care about not only our culture, because y'all made some major missteps there, but you don't care about the sneaker culture, athletic culture, you can't. It's like me being a CEO of a fucking country club. That's not what the environment I came from.
It sounds like the Apple argument of what's the innovation.
Yep.
If they don't have the Jordan brand, if they don't have the Jordan brand, and I know people are going to say that's not the number one selling shoe or the number two. I get it. But what makes it relevant?
Most impactful, yeah.
Right? Yes, the Air Force One is the number one shoe that they sell. I get it. Great.
Yeah.
Jordan, the brand itself, the retro, that's what makes it cool. The athletes make it cool.
Yep.
But LeBron's in year 21, man.
Yep.
KD's in year 19. Like, yeah, Ja, but like, is Luka moving units for you? Like, is it Zion?
Yeah.
Like, Jason Tatum is cool. Those are all Nike under the Jordan brand. But like, who is the athlete? Who are we now following? Like, where we follow these guys' careers, and maybe obviously it's a different time. But who is the person? Who is the marquee? Tiger, what he did for golf. Like, we saw it. Even Nadal and with 10, like, you had these athletes, and it's like, now I'm seeing the competition. I see Ant Edwards in Adidas. I see James Harden and
better
Adidas.
shoe. Yes.
I see
Athleisure, Lululemon,
Coco Golf, and New Balance. You're starting to see people like, we don't necessarily need your marketing anymore.
Yeah.
We can do this with other brands. Rich Paul's doing it with New Balance right now.
Yeah. New Balance came and ate y'all fucking lunch. Skechers, like.
Skechers signed Joel Embiid.
Bro.
I'm not wearing Skechers though, bro.
No, I'm not.
No, we're not doing that. But at the end of it, what is it? It has to be a new technology, or is it a new design? I know a few years ago they thought they had it with the Nike 270, and that was a great selling shoe.
Yeah.
But there's not one that it's like, oh, the next year, like when we grew up, Air Max, we knew 95, 96, 97, 98. And then you started seeing variations of it. The campaigns for the sneakers are different.
Haven't been great, yeah.
What
would you do to turn the brand around?
This is it. Yeah, I'm interested in this.
I mean, yeah, it's difficult. It's a different climate. But you just definitely can't live off of retro sneakers forever.
Yeah.
Not just retro Jordans, but retro everything, really. So I think you guys think outside the box and think about different ways that you can, generate revenue outside of just sneakers and apparel. Whether that's Nike wearable devices, go more into that lane. It's going to have to be a lot of innovation, even with AI. Like, I feel like they could definitely have a partnership with Apple as far as for next generation athletes.
They should have had that, yep.
Mm-hmm. It's going to have to think outside the box. The apparel business is kind of, it is what it is. You can't really outdo what you've already done there. Mm-hmm. So now you got to kind of go over and above than just selling sneakers and T-shirts.
10 negative quarters
in a row,
bruh.
And so they cut back on their stores, right? They used to have stores, and it was like, why are we having stores? Well, they didn't have stores. They were just licensing the merchandise to Foot Lockers.
Yeah.
But then sales go down in Foot Locker, right? Then they stopped doing stores, and now it's like online is the business for you. That's what makes, like, the sneakers app does well for you, right? People don't need to go to a physical location. It's like, you're size 12, bro.
Yeah.
You're not. That's your size.
Yeah.
I don't need to go in the store. I know what I'm doing. That was the last innovation that they had, the sneakers app, because that changed the way people consume sneakers. But now you lose money from the retail. I don't know what brings them back to the stores to go.
And their limited model is not working. You can't even buy sneakers that you want.
That's true.
And everybody's not going to want to wait online or go to a sneaker plug or
buy a bot to get some damn shoes.
Yeah, it's like they just make more sneakers readily available. Like, if you want, 9 times out of 10, the sneakers that you want, you can't get.
Mm-hmm.
If you go on Nike.com or a Nike store. So now you resort to a third party like GOAT, like Sneaker StockX, or and everybody's not that enthusiastic about doing that. Just have more production,
which they can do. Yeah, right. The scarcity
you can only fake supply and demand for so long
until you start going into the stores and now they're on the shelves.
Yeah,
you've turned down an audience. So like, he might be a casual sneaker buyer. He wants that shoe. If he can't get it, you know what? I'm not going back.
I'm cool, yeah.
I'm cool. And now they sit on the shelf. You go in some stores and you're like, damn, they got the retros on.
Yeah.
Damn. Nobody. I don't want it anymore. Y'all turned me. I've been turned down too many times. I'm not even interested.
Probably should have treated Kyrie right. Probably should have entertained Kanye's ideas. How about y'all hire some people that can make some innovative shit?
How about you get a new CEO? We just seen this happen with Starbucks.
Yes.
Like, how about that?
It's needed.
How about that? Like 10 negative quarters in a row. That's alarming.
You could have locked in Virgil for nothing. Like
the shareholders are seeing that.
Yes.
Like, come on.
Lululemon is eating y'all lunch, man. Like,
Virgil helped when they did the off-white, but it's just collaboration.
It's not innovation. You should have locked that in. You let him build a whole nother, like them Lululemon. It's a bunch of brands that got hot on y'all tenure. Probably should have did better by Colin Kaepernick.
I think
the one look commercial wasn't enough.
That wasn't. The Kanye miss was probably the biggest miss, because those Yeezys, the idea for him, where he created the shoe with Louis Vuitton and then came to Nike and did those 2 shoes, the 3 shoes.
Yeah.
Even now, those shoes are going for like 16 to 20,000. Like him in having innovation inside that machine, it could have
helped a lot.
We saw what it did for Adidas.
Yeah. Y'all ain't want to get Salehi. Y'all want to re-rock every shoe from 92 through 99.
Yeah. And stop having Tinker make new shoes. Like, Tinker's a legend. Tinker Hatfield's a legend. He created a lot of the Jordans that bro. There's got to be a new breed of innovation. Please.
Yeah.
From one sneakerhead to the community. Please.
Yeah.
All right, I'm done.